A lawsuit has been filed challenging Utah's mask mandate bans and restrictions in schools. The lawsuit lists the Utah Concerned Coalition and several parents as the plaintiffs, and Governor Spencer Cox, Lieutenant Governor Deidre Henderson, and Attorney General Sean Reyes as the defendants. ABC4's Jordan Burroughs live on Utah's Capitol Hill tonight in Jordan. You heard from the Concerned Coalition today, even read through the lawsuit. What does it say?
Yeah, Glenn, heard from them, read over this almost 30-page lawsuit that says that some of the bills passed by the state legislature, this includes House Bill 1007 and Senate Bill 195, it says that these bills violate at-risk children like those who are immune compromised in Utah. Their willingness here to get that free education that is able to be accessed because of the state's constitution. Greg Skortis, he's the attorney that filed this lawsuit, says it will now have to be filed in court. More than 10 parents and the Utah Concerned Coalition say the state legislature has neglected its duty to prevent the spread of an infectious disease. In this case, it's COVID-19.
That choice by our elected leaders has robbed my family and many other at-risk Utahns of their choices. We deserve better.
Several parents say politicians should not decide the fate of masks in schools. They say they want local boards of health and medical experts to decide.
We all wish the pandemic was over. But this won't end without taking the necessary precautions to slow this deadly virus.
State laws enacted last spring have compounded these burdens and forced us to make impossible choices. Impossible choices that no family should have to make.
The Salt Lake County Health Department tried to issue a mask mandate. It was shut down by the county council. Salt Lake City Mayor Aaron Mendenhall asked the Salt Lake City School District to issue a mask mandate for schools. The district voted no, prompting Mayor Mendenhall to pass an emergency order requiring masks that must be worn in all Salt Lake City K-12 schools. Her office issuing a statement saying, quote, "State law allows cities to take emergency measures to keep people safe in crisis like this. And that's exactly what we've done here to protect the health and safety of school children and the vulnerable people with whom they interact. It's what the law says we can do, and it's what doctors and scientists are telling us we should do in order to keep hospitals, businesses, and schools open and running as this emergency continues to unfold and claim lives." Chris Phillips is the founder of the 3-week-old not-for-profit Utah Concerned Coalition. He says Utahns need to set aside politics to help make a clear decision.
Our kids are not pawns in the war against COVID-19. We have a common enemy. Our enemy is not other parents. Our enemy is not other parents' kids. Our enemy is this disease. And until we figure out how to rally together to fight this thing the right way, we're not going to get rid of it.
Skortis did tell me that he did file to have an expedited hearing, so hopefully this lawsuit is heard pretty shortly in court. And we know this has played out differently throughout our state. We know how Summit County is doing it with their 2% threshold. We also know Salt Lake County, their health department tried to pass something that was overturned by the county council, and that's how it's laid out with how the state legislature is now. And then in Salt Lake City, we know Mayor Aaron Mendenhall filed that emergency order. Well, that can only last 30 days unless it's accepted or overturned by the state legislature. They'd have to meet and discuss on that. So we do know this lawsuit is filed. And Glenn, we've been talking about it. I mean, this is something that we'll be talking about for the next couple of days, and we'll keep an eye on it on air and online at abc4.com. Reporting live in Salt Lake City, Jordan Burroughs, ABC4 News.
Thank you, Jordan. Time now.